Hello everyone, this is Emand with GameyDaddy and I'm here with another video from Tom Clancy's The Division. So guys, I wanted to put together a build guide on a gear set that is one of the most, if I would say, underrated gear sets in this game, or for some people, one of the greatest secrets that they found to actually enjoying this game and using a gear set that, you know, is not necessarily in the meta when it comes to DPS, but its gear set bonuses are very good. And that is the Nomad, the Path of the Nomad talent, which is a 4-piece talent, or it's 3-piece or 2-piece talents. People use them in different ways, and so what I want to do today is I want to put together a build guide. I want to show you how this actually works in battle scenarios or in its context, and you can do whatever you want with it. Now, I don't want to give you an impression that my build is the best build out there. Nope, my build is the best build for me at this moment based on the gear items that I have. If you have 4 items, you may be able to make a better build than what I'm about to show you. So keep that in mind. Anyways, let's jump right into it. First of all, 4 pieces of Nomad and 2 high ends. The reason I chose these is because I want to be able to get crit damage. I also want to be able to get more damage. So let's get into the gear pieces. Here I have a reckless chest piece. It's not the greatest. I mean, it's good, it's decent, no doubt, I'm not complaining. And it's got 4% health on kill. And I'm going to jump into the theme to kind of show you why health on kill is important here. Whoa. First of all, before I just go further, let's look at the Nomad gear set bonuses, okay? Now, Nomad has evolved back from when it first came out, you know, in the division. And, you know, it pretty much has almost the same talents except for, I think, I can't remember what pieces, what bonuses were changed, and I think it's a 3-set bonus or something like that. But whatever, you know, it was before, it was quite trashy, except the 4-piece bonus, which, you know, you kind of had to eliminate, you know, other very good gear sets to be able to bring yourself to wearing Nomad. But now I feel like it's one of the you know, the good gear sets that you actually have in this game. So its 2-set bonus gives you 15% health on kill. Now, if you can roll health on kill on your chest piece, if you can roll health on kill on your gloves, you can augment this to actually move to about 20-something plus %. Now, you see how it works in this scenario is at the moment I take down an NPC or an enemy, I get a percentage health on kill each time. And so this is why this talent is actually very good. If you're running a DPS build, this is where you're going to benefit from 15% health on kill. Now, the 3-piece bonus is the Nomad's Resolve. If you take damage, it grants you a constant small amount of healing, allowing the user to regenerate all segments of the health bar during combat. Now, any kind of damage, it doesn't really matter. The moment you can find a place to, you know, recover, you know, without taking any more damage, you're actually going to start to see your health just regenerate back to fully, I mean, without any heal or any med kits or anything. So this is a very good talent. I mean, I think Alpha Bridge is 100% health regeneration, but I don't remember how Alpha Bridge works. Do I have an Alpha Bridge item here? I don't think I do. I put them all in the chest, whatever. Anyways, but the way this Nomad works, you can see it. I mean, it's just amazing. Now, for the 4-piece bonus, this is the cream of the crop. It says when receiving fatal damage, you're instead healed to full health, and this can occur once every 4 minutes. This is amazing. 4 minutes is either a very short period of time or very long period of time. But if you're running a solo build, you're in the dark zone by yourself in a situation or a scenario where, you know, it's not easy to get revived by anybody, this is one build that you can actually consider, because you pretty much get what I call 2 survivor links. Now, honestly, I think there might be something broken in this, because it's like the survivor link and the 4-piece bonus don't really know how to interact. Like, you know, I've been in a situation where I received damage and it's like I got my survivor link, or I didn't get my survivor link, or I didn't get my Nomad bonus. It just did not proc. Survivor link did not proc either. I mean, they were both fully cooldown, and, you know, I got damage and I just died. I mean, none of them proc to even save my life. So this is one thing that Massive can actually genuinely fix. Now, if you notice, I have a pair of Savage gloves. This is to help me with a little bit more crit chance, and also I have 4% health on kill. So altogether I have where is it? I have 23% health on kill because I have 15% from the 2-piece bonus, 4% on my chest piece, and 4% on my gloves. This is one of the highlights pretty much of this gear set. Now, another thing that I would say is my build is not a min-max build. I mean, look at my toughness. It's low because this backpack is the most terrible backpack that has dropped for me ever. I mean, it has 1,961 armor with 800 armor rolled on it. That's how it dropped. I was like, are you kidding me? So I had to roll stamina because I wanted stamina on there. Now I run it with, sometimes I run it with specialized. I get my skill power up and I run it with reckless, and then I can wear my Nomad gloves that are here that are actually pretty good. SMG damage, crit chance, and crit damage, both of them have the same thing. Oh wow. Yeah, and this I can roll to assault rifle damage or shotgun damage, whatever it is. I usually don't roll my gear just like that. I mean, because I might get a drop that just gives me what I want, and you know, it doesn't matter. Or tomorrow SMGs might be great again, and then everyone's running around looking for SMG damage. You know, you just never can tell. So I'm not really quick to roll my gear items. But this is a build guide, so whatever you think, you know, suits you, go ahead and do. Now for firearms, I've taken a different stance on firearms. I just leave my firearms in a place where they can unlock my talents, because truly they don't really scale as much as I would like. Now for some people they scale good, but for me I just feel like they could scale better. You know, you take the effort to up your firearms and you lose toughness and skill power. I feel like there should be a reward for that, but it's not as rewarding as I would feel. So just enough for me to unlock, you know, brutal, deadly, and all the damage talents, and my toughness at as much as I can get it. Right now I can only get it to about, my stamina to about 6,800 plus, and my toughness would be more if I had a better backpack that, you know, that was actually doing a good job for me. But right now I don't have one. Now, as in regards to my skill sets, I am using Pulse. It's a DPS build. I want to get the most bang for my buck. I'm running Reckless, Savage, and I'm running a Damage Pulse. I want to be able to shred whoever is in front of me. Now, if I was in a PvP scenario, I would use maybe a Scrambler, but I'm not a PvP player. In fact, I was running this build in a dark zone and somebody attacked me with a grenade, and I should have just run away because, you know, I had my chance. I was fighting some NPCs and he did the dirty thing. You know how, you know, some people want to go rogue on you and they need all the advantage apparently for a solo player. So he threw a grenade, you know, while I was fighting these elite NPCs, and it damaged me apparently. I mean, it took away my Nomad bonus, but apparently he still was able to down me because he was running Alpha Bridge. I mean, I looked at the footage again, and I know how the gear sets look. He was running Alpha Bridge and Striker. I don't know what combination, but that's pretty much what he was running. So pretty much, if you want to PvP with this, some people are very good at it and they can probably make this work. Also, I'm running my first aid overdose, so that's fine. You can run whatever kind of chest piece you want. You can run vigorous and use booster shot, but in that scenario, up your skill power. So in that scenario, I'll most likely use the specialized backpack so that you can get as much of the heal as possible. You might have to, you know, lose out on using your savage gloves, or you may not even need the 4-piece bonus. Anyways, this is pretty much just something to start a conversation. Yeah, my weapons, sorry, before I run away. For this build, I'm going to be running this LVOA. Good roll here. I wish this could be a little more, but that's fine. That's based on my firearms. If I was at like 5,000, it'd probably go up to 18,000. That's fine. Deadly, responsive, and self-preserved. The reason I'm running self-preserved is I'm running a Nomad build. I want to be hard to kill. I want to be able to leverage as much, you know, survivability as possible. So yeah, self-preserved is a talent that actually works. I wish this was just at least 1 or 2% more, this will make this a very, very viable talent for everybody, you know, to seek, and kind of give some diversity in this game. Because right now, you know, brutal, deadly, destructive, you know, all those talents are still on the top tier. So I wish this was actually around 4 or 5%. It will make it really, you know, very appealing. Secondary or primary, whichever, I run this MP5 with brutal, deadly, and responsive. Kind of the thing everybody ran. I mean, I just had a third talent here and I rolled brutal, so whatever that's worth. Honestly, I probably won't run my MP5. I just don't like the way MP5 SMGs are. I prefer to run my SASG in a PvE scenario. And that SASG, if you watch any of my other videos, I think my Firecrest video shows its talents. It's got destructive, brutal, and responsive, I think. So it's a really, really hard hitter. Well, that's it, guys. If you guys have any Nomad builds that actually will blow my socks off, please go ahead. This is definitely not your poster boy Nomad build, but this is something that actually leverages its talents and its bonuses, and I feel like people have been enjoying these, and I feel like more people can actually enjoy this if they were to try it. Thanks so much for listening. I appreciate your time. Please go ahead and subscribe if you're still contemplating. You can follow me on Twitter. If I put out a new video, you can get updates. You can just stay in touch with what's going on. Leave a comment if you think you have a better build than this. If you have a suggestion or a question, go ahead and also leave that in the comments. Click a thumbs up if you like it. If you totally hate it, give it a thumbs down. Thanks once again for watching. Peace.